stuff that could possibly be, you know, taking your mind off of the changes that you're about to be making in your life. So sit back, relax. I'm about to drop some bombs on you guys. So let me just share my screen here and get this webinar started. All right, guys. So this webinar, I will get started right here, is restricted, guys. Okay, so we like to keep it super, super real on these webinars and say it like it is. So if you may be offended by any coarse language or anything like that, it's maybe you need to put some earmuffs on. I don't know. No, don't worry about it, guys. But we like to keep it real, though. We're real guys. We're just, you know, hanging out, just trying to have a good time and drop some information on you guys, because that's how we live every single day of our lives. It's just as regular people. So yeah, guys. Before we begin, this is not for you if you think that your life is going to change without any time or financial investment, okay? Like many other businesses, online business still requires hard work and dedication. Although 100 hours working on your online business will still be easier and more profitable than an 8-hour shift at your job. I mean, guys, I love my life every day. And if you guys have ever heard the saying, when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. That's how I feel, guys. It is amazing. I don't have to work that much, and I love what I do. So it is pretty good life that I live. So I cannot complain. So you guys are probably wondering, what webinar am I on right now? Digital Freedom Movement. Who are these guys? What are they talking about? So what Digital Freedom Movement is we're an affiliate platform, affiliate marketing platform that automates 90% of the workload for you. And all the newest people with zero experience. You only need to focus on your little bit, okay? We also cover about $13,000 worth of software costs. So we try to make it as easy as possible for you. We'll let you know what those software costs are, or software is later there, okay? So a little about myself. I used to manage a mechanic shop. I did that for over 10 years, guys. I did it for quite some time. I know that's a pretty long time. Very, very blessed to be able to keep a job for that long. But the thing that I learned while I was working that job is I hated somebody else putting a price tag on my head at every hour of work. And working for people that you don't get to choose. Like, it sucks, guys. My old boss used to treat me like garbage every single day. I'm sure you guys have been there too. So I got involved in this industry in March 2017. And I'll tell you guys, in this last year and a half, I've lived more in that amount of time than I have in the last 10 years before that, all right? I had zero experience, and I didn't have a lot of money to get started, guys. I was actually like $30,000 in debt at that point in time. It was pretty crazy, guys. But anyways, I've generated over XXX amount of sales in over the last year. I can't tell you guys, it's illegal. They will shut me down if I let you guys know how much I made, but I live very, very comfortably. I get to travel the world all the time, live life on my own terms, spend all my days with my family. So it's a pretty good lifestyle. I can't complain. So why would anyone want to start an online business? Because more and more people are becoming comfortable with everyday purchasing of online items. If you guys look here, it just keeps going up and up and up. And I don't know if you guys know this, but the owner of Amazon, which is the biggest online retailer, is now the richest man in the world. So I think that's a pretty good indication of things going towards the online world. All right. So you guys are probably wondering, now this is an affiliate marketing platform. What actually is affiliate marketing? Well, it's a marketing arrangement by which an online retailer pays a commission to an external website for traffic or sales generated from its referrals. You're thinking, what? Basically, what that means is you're a middleman for an online retailer and an online purchaser. You're putting somebody else's proven products in front of somebody that you know wants them. When they purchase those products, you make money. Super, super simple, guys. These are some of the companies that you can sell for. There's tons out there. I don't know why that jumped. That you can sell for. Like, there's like 100,000 different affiliate programs out there, but these are some of the names: Amazon, eBay, Expedia, IKEA, just to name a few. I'm sure you guys have heard of these before, okay? More and more companies are moving to the online world because it is so profitable for them. So if you guys wanted to market for some of these big box stores, this is how much commission you would be making. Amazon pays you between 1 and 10% commission. Walmart pays you between 1 and 10% commission. And Best Buy pays you 1% or a set commission. They kind of gouge you there. So definitely, if you're thinking about going to the online world, I wouldn't recommend Best Buy there. So because there's so many different affiliate types of affiliates out there, there are some main categories there. Okay, so what those main categories are low, medium, and high ticket. Okay, so I do see somebody putting up and down their hand. I will be getting to questions with you guys in a tiny bit. It's because it's just me here tonight. I can't moderate the chat and do this, but I will get to you guys' questions. If you guys have them, drop them in the chat box, and I will be pulling people out at the end there. Okay. So anyways, guys, like I said, there's low, medium, high ticket items. Okay, so low ticket items, you're making between 1 and 10%. Medium ticket, you're making between 11 and 19, and high ticket, you're making between 20 and 53. You can definitely see the difference in how much money you're making per item with those examples there. Okay, so I'm sure you're thinking, wow, that high ticket, that's a lot of money you can be making. It is. It's very nice. So those are the items that we like to look at because, you know, we like to work smarter, not harder. And I'm sure you guys have all seen those, all heard that saying over the years. It's what I live my life by. Okay. So we like to, you know, work with those companies that are going to be paying us up to 53% commission. That can be anywhere between $1,000 and $10,000 in a single sale. Makes pretty sweet, like when you're making that kind of money per sale. Me, I didn't even make $5,000 in a month, let alone 10,000 in one day in one sale. Now, keep in mind, this takes just as much time and effort to market a low ticket item as it does a high ticket item. So why wouldn't you want to market those high ticket, right? So I'll give you an example here, guys, and why it is so much smarter to market these higher ticket items. So I'll give you an example for these low ticket ones. Okay, so tank tops, leggings, everybody has these things in their household. Everybody, you know, has purchased these things. On average, they cost around $50 per one of those items. Okay, so let's just say on the low ticket scale, you're going at the high end, so 10%. So you're making on a $50 item on 10% commission, you're making $5 per item. So everyone has them, so everyone wants to buy them. So it sounds pretty simple to be making these $5, right? The only problem here, guys, is on average, you know, most people need to make about $4,000 a month to live comfortably, have a good life, all right? So if you have to make $4,000 every single month, that means if you're only marketing $5 items, you need to sell 800 items every single month. That's not one time. That's not two times. That's every single month you need to be marketing these items. Okay, guys? That's a lot of business. I don't know if you guys know these numbers, but that means you have to have a really good client base, a lot of people coming back to your website and, you know, purchasing a lot of these items. For me, I've made a lot more than $4,000 in a month. I've never even come close to 800 items in a month. But I'm sure you guys are wondering, how do I market these items? That's cool. There's many different ways that you could. You could rent a billboard. You could do TV advertisement. You can do radio. I'm sure you guys have seen all those kind of marketing over the years. They're pretty profound out there. Everyone has these things, right? So for us, I'm sure you know that you probably think that these are a little bit, you know, dinosaur-esque. They're old school because for all of us new generation people, we don't watch TV with commercials. We don't listen to radio anymore. None of that stuff happens, right? What we do is we spend our time on social media. So you can market on places like Facebook, Instagram, and Google SEO, which is pretty sweet. So when you think of us, like what platform do you think that we actually use? Put it in the chat, guys. I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Out of all those platforms and social media, what do you think the best one is to market on? I'll give you a drum roll here. That was a really poor drum roll tonight. Anyways, it is Facebook. That is where we decide to market. You just get the best bang for your buck. It is just the place that's most utilized. On average, on a daily basis, over 40 minutes per American spends on Facebook. That's a crazy amount of time. I'm sure you guys have all been trapped in that, you know, Facebook vortex where, you know, you are you are trapped on Facebook and all of a sudden you look around and you're like, wow, where did my life go? It's an hour, 2 hours I've gone, right? And that's what happens, right? So, and we also just launched an Instagram training platform as well. It's pretty sweet. I actually made it myself. It blows up people's Instagram where you get tons of followers really, really quickly. So now I'm going to reiterate a few things for you, okay? So Actually, I'm going to skip the slide. It always confuses people anyway. So let me reiterate this. So you have to become an affiliate. That's where you start, okay? And then you got to pick an item that you're going to market. Okay, that's pretty easy. There's tons of different affiliates out there, as I said. So let's say that you pick this red shirt. Awesome. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go find some people that you want to target by using Ads Manager on Facebook and Instagram. Now you're going to choose what's going to be the best place to actually target those people. Is it going to be Facebook? Is it going to be Instagram? Who are you all going to target there? And after you target them, after they purchase, the good thing happens. You're going to make money. It's going to be awesome for you. So I'm sure you guys are wondering why social media is starting to conquer the world. Why are big brands like Nike, Adidas going to the online world? Why are all these huge marketers, really starting to develop their skills in social media? It's because it's conquering the world, but people just will not remove themselves from their phones. Okay, guys? It is insane how much, like, you look around and people are glued to their phones. Like, you look at kids that are my kids' age, and like, they're already attached to their phones or their parents' phones. That's just the way the world's going. Like, you look at cars beside you, people are breaking the law just so they can look at their phones. That's how much people are trapped to these little handheld computers, right? So this is one of the most common questions that we get asked is how quickly can you guys expect results? And really, I'm being totally honest with you guys. The results 110% are on you. All right. There's tons of different people that come into our system and they have a variation of different results. And the reason being is because some people, they have a ton of drive. They're just like, I want to change my life. I'm going to make this happen. It's going to happen right freaking now. And those people, they see results super quick. And then there's other people that, just want to take the slower path, let's go, you go to the turtle speed. And, they go and they go and they go, but they just don't see results as quickly. So we have some people making $28,000 in the first month, whereas some people making $1,000. I mean, everyone has different types of results in that period of time. So the answer to that question all depends on you. If you want to work hard, if you want to make sure that you're making that money real quickly, it's all up to you. We will make sure that it happens. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop my share for a sec, check to see if anybody has any questions here. Hey, Chad, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having an awesome night. Hope you're crushing it. I don't see any questions so far in the chat here. So I'm just going to continue here, guys. All right. So, this is where that cliffhanger from earlier tonight is. This is the 90% that we do for you, okay? And this is the software that we actually cover. Okay, so some of the software that we cover are ClickFunnels, ClickMagick, Samcart, Aweber, Zoom webinars, business coaching. That's some of the stuff that we cover out of that $13,000 for startup costs. I don't know about you guys, but if I was told right off the go that was going to cost me $13,000 to get started in an online business, there is no way I ever would have. It's just way too much money for me, especially when I didn't know what I was doing. So yeah, guys, and the biggest key here that we cover is that business coaching. Now, when you get coaching and mentorship, that really is what separates you. No one ever has done something like you didn't start your job that you're working right now, and they're just like, okay, you're here now. Go ahead and do your job. You'd be like, what is my job? And they're like, oh, I actually have to explain that to you? And then they would take you around and train you. I mean, that's how most jobs work. You get a day to 2 weeks worth of training before you start a job. So why would online business be anything different? Why would, creating a business being anything different, especially when you don't have those skills? So that is the biggest key to everybody's success is the business coaching, guys. All right. So you're probably wondering, we're talking about affiliate programs. You're probably wondering, does DFM have its own affiliate program? And the answer is yes, and it's extremely lucrative. If you would like to sell products and also change people's lives, DFM will pay you anywhere from $75 to $200 American per sign up that you get of somebody coming in. So there's 3 types of earning potential with the DFM affiliate program, and that is the linear income, the leveraged income, and residual income. And let me break those down for you, okay? So linear income is when you get paid for making sales yourself. Okay, that means working off your own labor. So if you sell a basic membership, you're making $75, an elite $125, and a super elite $200. Okay, now with the leveraged income, that's when you're actually, you know, you've got some experience and you've decided that you want to change some people's lives. So that's when you've now built a business and you have people that work for you, which is awesome, guys. Getting other people to trade their time to make you money is pretty sweet. So you can make anywhere between $125 to $390, which is pretty sweet. Now, if you look at residual income, now this is when you get paid forever for getting no time invested yourself. Now, this is basically, you've run a business. Now the business is just running itself. You're just a face and you're making money because you're so sweet. And I'm just telling you guys, it is awesome having those kind of businesses. If someone on your team decides that they also want to become a coach and they want to become a leader and leverage this system as well, they have to pay you $300 per month at that point in time to do that. Not DFM, but you yourself. So then every month you're now making $300, and it was just for previous labors that you're doing. Okay. So now you're probably wondering, you're like, wow, that's pretty lucrative for the people that are within your guys' system. Why'd you guys build it that way? It's because we have been part of some other systems in the past, and it always seems like all those systems, and everywhere pretty much in life, everyone always wants a piece, right? So if they want a piece, that means that you don't get as much. So they always want something for your labors, but we're not that way. We believe if you work hard, you deserve that money. So that is why we did it. So we could put more money back in your pocket. That's why we built our system this way, to duplicate leaders, all right? And to provide more mentorship and help for everyone inside Digital Freedom Movement. It's pretty awesome, guys. So let me do one more recap with you, okay? So how you're going to market online is you're going to find a product or service to sell or market online, okay? And then you're going to market that product to 2.5 billion people that are on social media today, which is an insane amount of people. I don't know if you guys know this, but that's 2.5 billion. Now that's a billion with a B. Now that's a huge market share. That market share is not going anywhere. That's just going up and up and up, and it's just going to constantly grow. So that means that yours is just making it easier and easier and easier every day to make sales online because of that. And then your third step is to automate your business with the help of Digital Freedom Movement, which we're going to walk you through all the steps. We're going to do 90% of the work for you. So you just have to focus on your little bit. All right. So how do you know if this is real? That's probably what you guys are thinking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through some of the training that we have here. Okay. Just give me a second here and I will stop this. Why is that not letting me stop and show? Perfect. And I will show you guys this. Okay, so this is our training. As you can see, Super Elite Course, Module 1. The first step here is to create your fan page. That is correct, guys. You have to actually create a whole new page to do marketing. You cannot market on social media off a personal page, which is awesome, guys. Who wants to be that greasy salesperson that sells to all their friends and family and all that jazz? No one wants to be that person, okay? So once you've created your fan page, then you need to season that fan page, okay? Season is just a fancy word to post on your fan page. Then you're going to moderate that fan page. That means you're going to basically eliminate any of those internet trolls from commenting bad things on your post and your business, right? And then you're going to run something called your first like campaign. In that like campaign, you're going to get over 2,000 followers on this fan page. You're going to show how successful you are at a business, and it's going to happen within 5 days. It's going to be pretty sweet, guys. All right, now let's go over to Module 2. Okay, so you're there in Module 2. We're going to show you how to do your backend setup. Okay, this is when you're going to be purchasing your domain. Yes, that is not included in our packages. You actually have to purchase your own domains. It costs about a huge amount. Okay, $1. That's all it costs, all right? So you can purchase them for $1 on GoDaddy, and this will be where your landing page will be set up to go. So this will, step 2 is how to set up your Facebook pixel. Facebook pixel is your algorithm that's gonna help optimize your ads to work better, gain you more traffic, okay? And then this is to set up your ads manager. This is to season that ads account which is just to make it seem more seasoned. So Facebook would then optimize your posts more. And then this one's really important here, is to set up your PayPal account. That's how we pay everybody. So probably a pretty good idea to set up one of those guys. And then on module 3, this is where we're going to be setting up your funnel. And then module 4, this is just some of the guidelines and secrets to the top ways to market on Facebook. Okay. And then number 5 is some split testing. I will actually show you guys one of these videos. Just give me a second here. I'll show you one of these videos here, okay? So in this, you'll basically be selecting how you're going to be doing split testing. Basically, split testing is deciding who's going to be most interested in the products you have to serve it, to sell and service, okay? Now, those variables that you can decide between are, ages, genders, interests, behaviors, demographic, placement, if people see things on your desktop computer, mobile phone. You can decide so many different things, and social media knows all these characteristics about you. So it's really easy to hammer down on people's interests. So they know if your relationship status is you're married with a child, they know. So it's pretty easy to target you for diapers if you have a newborn. So all those type of things is really easy to target. So I'm going to show you guys one ad here. Let's decide on this ad right here, or this training.
What is happening, guys, right now? You've already boosted your ad, and you want to know, how do I know how well they're doing? Well, when you're logged in to your ads manager, it should look something like this. You might have your ad set that you had already created in here, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to let your ad run for 24 hours. Okay, once your ad has ran for 24 hours, you want to look at the data that you've accumulated from your advertising. Okay, the first thing that I want you guys to focus on once this page loads is you guys are going to be set on campaigns like so. I want you guys to stay out of campaigns completely. I want you guys to go into ad sets. This is where you live. Okay, so stay in ad sets, stay out of ads, stay out of campaigns, just be in ad sets. Okay, so now that your ad has ran for.
So I don't want to bore you guys too much with that, but you can clearly see those are very easy instructions. Kellen's explaining it very, very well there, and that is how our training all works. So that's just a little bit of examples of how some split testing works in Ads Manager, and some different stuff for the categories there. So now you guys know that we have real training. I'm a real person. Let's just continue here. If you guys don't believe that we're still real, well, can't help you. So you're probably wondering how much our system costs. Well, first I'm going to show you some other systems that are very similar to ours, that show you affiliate marketing and other strategies like that, social media, and how much they cost, okay? So the first system I'll show you is Ty Lopez. I'm sure you guys have seen this guy all over your guys' Facebooks. His accelerator program, it costs just over $5,000, which is crazy expensive. Grant Cardone, his sales training and 10X financial freedom certificate, his programs basically range from $10,000 upwards. I think he actually even has one that's $50,000. That's pretty crazy. And then the third company, Six Figure Marketers, their elite membership is $2,800 to get started, plus $97 a month. Now, if that's how much it costs for me to get started, like I said before, I wouldn't have got started. I wouldn't have got started for $13,000. I wouldn't have got started for $28,000. None of those things. So if you guys are thinking that those are reasonable, well, your mind's about to be blown here. So I'm going to go over all of our pricing. And if you guys are action takers, if you're some people that are ready to get going and start changing your life, well, go to digitalfreedommovement.com, hit the join button, and then it'll have links to get started with any of these packages I'm about to show you here. All right, so not us. Our first package, our prized possession, the super elite package, it is $649 plus $39.99 per month. And what does it include? Well, it includes unlimited calls and access with your 6 or 7 figure coach. Okay, now that is, I can't tell you guys how important that is. Unlimited You don't hear that anywhere else. Unlimited access to someone actually walking you through business, making sure that you're becoming successful. That is crazy, guys. That is exactly what we offer there. All right. Then you'll get access to our advanced Instagram training. Okay. You'll get a custom free logo just for your business. Okay. So we have an amazing logo designer. She is just crazy good at what she does. And she'll customize anything that you want of any type of business that you have. You'll also get access to an exclusive branding course. I don't know if you guys know this, but more and more and more out there nowadays, companies are branding themselves. And when you become a brand, you can become recognizable. All right. And when you have really, really good traits that go with your brand, your business just starts blowing up. And you don't really have to do very much because you've built that brand, and that brand has such amazing traits like trust, quality, all those kind of things. If you have those, your business will just start erupting because, you know, they see that there's value there. And building your brand, there's so much value there, okay? You'll get priority support. That means if somebody with a lesser membership tries to book a call with myself or any of the other coaches or founders, that means you'll get priority over them. Okay, you'll get our 90% done for you online business marketing system. You get access to our advanced Facebook ads optimization training, and you'll get access to our industry leading scaling techniques, both passive and aggressive. Okay, now that's how you're gonna like blow up that business of yours. Okay, that's where that business goes from zero to hero. Okay, when you learn how to properly scale your advertising, your marketing, when you find those hero ads, all of a sudden you'll be able to have that 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 month. We'll build you a custom made sales funnel. All right. And that's going to be custom built for your beautiful face. Okay. And then you'll get access to all of our private chats, our mastermind groups, and our closed groups on Facebook. Now, there's so much value that gets dropped by our family, our community. Our community has grown so big, so quickly. And it's just because of how powerful it is to have a bunch of people surrounding you that want your life to be better as well as theirs. And just having so many positive, success-oriented people surrounding you, it's hard not to be successful, okay? This package is non-refundable. Now, our second package is the Elite package. Now, this is our most sold package out of all of our packages. It is $349 plus $39.99 per month, all right? So you also get that unlimited access and calls with our 6 or 7 figure coach. You get that priority support, just like that super elite package, the 90% done for you system, the advanced Facebook ads optimization, the access to our industry leading scaling techniques, that custom built sales funnel. You also get access to all of our mastermind groups and whatnot as well. This package is also non-refundable. So the big difference here is you don't get the logo, you don't get the branding, and you don't get the mindset and the Instagram course, which is totally fine. That stuff does help you set the bar that much higher and really push your business. But this package, there's a reason why it's our most purchased one, is because it really sets you up to have a lot of success online. The super elites, if you're like ready to go hard. Okay. Now our last package, the basic package, is $199 plus $39.99 per month. Now, this package is this if you're ready to dip your toe in. Maybe you can't afford the other 2 packages. I'm not sure where it's at, but this package is more for the beginner. You're just really unsure. So we structured it a little bit different because of that reason. You get 1 60-minute call with your 6 or 7 figure coach. Okay, you get 3 one-on-one calls with your coach on top of your original call. Okay, you get that, you get all the other stuff, but the difference here is you don't get the unlimited access to that coach. Okay, so you get access to all the same stuff as the other packages, but you just, once you hit those 3 calls, it's done. You need to purchase a higher membership. And before you guys ask, you guys will actually have to purchase a whole new membership at that point in time, if that's the case, okay? This package, like I said, these are for the people generally that, are a little uneasy about getting started. We gave it a 3-day money-back guarantee because of it, okay? So I want to know, what is your dream, guys? and I know this is a hard question to answer, goals and dreams. I didn't have very many of them. I didn't really think about these things on a daily basis because I used to just be trapped, like just working that rat race, that 9 to 5 every single day, guys. I couldn't get away from it. And for me to fathom the thought of actually having a goal or dream or some type of aspiration was hard. So I want to know for you guys, dig deep, think about this. Do you guys want to travel the world and work wherever you want from around the globe? Do you guys want financial and time freedom? Do you guys want to spend more time with your kids? Do you want the choice to do whatever you want every single day of the week? Do you want to change lives globally? Do you want it all? I don't know about you guys, but my big key here was I wanted to spend more time with my kids. So I knew that I needed that time and financial freedom to be able to do it. And that was really what was going to bring me true happiness. And now if you guys ever see any of the Go Lives I do, I'm constantly hanging out with my kids, doing tons of stuff with them. And, really starting to live that lifestyle that I always wanted to, guys. And I always thought I deserved, but I could never really believe it myself. And it's funny, like most people, they say, like, why is it so dirty to actually have big goals? Like everyone frowns on you if you have big goals. Everyone frowns on you if you have a bunch of success. Like, what is that? You should be proud of what you achieve. That's what I say. So what one of these things do you guys want? All right. Now I want to know, now that you guys have decided which one of these things that you guys want, how high is it on your priority list? Are you guys going to actually achieve this? Because if it's not number one on your priority list, or at least number two, most likely you're not going to achieve it, guys, because you're not thinking about it enough. You're not putting enough effort towards it. So I really want to know from you guys, like, are you ready to sacrifice? Are you committed to changing your life? If you are, it's time to get going, guys, because for me, I was so sick and tired of being stuck. Like I was in the same place for 3 years. I was 30 years old, hadn't got a raise in 3 years. I felt like I was making less and less money because inflation kept going more and more up. And I felt like the mountain was like this, and I was still at the bottom, and I hit my peak at 30 at the very bottom of the mountain. That's no fun for anybody. I knew that I needed to have a better life, not just for myself, but I needed to be a better example for my kids. And that's really what drove me to putting this on the top of my list, to making sure I achieved what I wanted to in a short amount of time. Now, I want to know, guys, do you know any other way than this online business to be able to achieve your goals, your dreams without this online business? Now, for me, I could only think about this and the lotto. That's all I could come up with, guys. And I don't play the lotto, so it was really hard to do that. So for me, I really backed myself in the corners thinking that, it was time for me to make some changes in my life. So I'm going to go over one last thing with you guys before I take any questions from anybody. So really, what separates the rich from the poor, okay? And it's really just where you set yourself up for, okay? So this is Robert Kiyosaki's 4 quadrants to wealth, okay? So if you guys have ever heard of this, there's 5% of wealth that's taken up by 95% of the population, as 95% of the wealth that's taken up by 5% of the population, okay? So you can clearly see that from the left example. And there's just so much money out there, and I think people don't get that. I think we're so, brainwashed to think that money is hard to get. It isn't, guys. There's so much of it. You just need to find the actual way to go and take it, and which avenue in life it's going to take you to get the riches that you deserve. Now, these are the 4 different ways to actually have income. There's active and there's passive, okay? So most people are in the active. That's where 95% of people are, okay? But most people are actually in this top one, the employed. That means you exchange your time and effort for your income. If you do not work, you do not get paid. That's where I was before, guys. And then there's this self-employed. You work for yourself, but you can take like 6 weeks holiday a year, and your business will continue without you. That's okay life. Not you don't have all the freedom, but you got a little piece. So, and then you get over to the passive income. Now this is where it's sweet. This is where 5% of the population is and all the money. Okay, this is the big businesses when you're making your money work for you. Okay, these people. They have people that are working hard to generate them income. Those people are trading their time to make you money at that point in time. That's pretty sweet, okay? And then there's the investor. These people are just trading their money to make more money. That's where your real life is. Your money just keeps multiplying itself like an asexual being. It's awesome, guys. That's what we do in the online world. We trade money for more money. It's awesome. Now, which one of these are you? Now, which one of these do you want to be? That is the bigger question, okay? So you can either continue to be stuck, you can continue to trade your time for money, or you can start an online business and start working towards that dream lifestyle of yours. It's time for a change. What questions do we got out there tonight? See, Chad was here. Anybody got any questions tonight? I must have done a pretty freaking good job if no one has any questions. Saw some people I saw some people out there earlier putting up their hands. Sorry, I was saying my mic wasn't working properly. So I don't know if my mic isn't working properly, but yeah, let me know if my mic isn't working properly, guys, if I'm coming in and out. But yeah, if we got no more questions, guys, yeah, I will. I hope you guys all have a fantastic night, and you guys all take care. Crush it.